Lots of work going on in the neighborhood, probably 60 feet away from the sacred site. We have developers who are digging with their big, I guess that's a bulldozer, I don't know, front end loader or whatever. And here's our special little stone circle that I made. I wanted to come in, do a walk around in the little forest. I couldn't do it the other day because I had my earbuds in and it gets tangled up in the tree branches. So I have a wireless microphone now and it's hooked into the phone and I can walk freely through the trees. It's a special little spot, really. In amongst the white pines. Some of them seem to be dying. A lot happened when half of them got cut down. I think emotionally it affected them. None of these trees were here. None of this undergrowth was here. It was too dense. The sun couldn't get in. But once they cut down the other pines, all this undergrowth grew up. It's pretty thick in here. Let's see if I can get through. There's a rotting piece of wood. It was, I guess, originally a piece of pine. I like it because you can get special, neat little pieces. Not yet. It's still solid. But when that rots a little bit more, that'll come out of that log, and you can use it for a necklace or a pendant or a wand or whatever you want. It's pretty thick in there. I don't think I'll walk around too much. But you can feel, even though it's a bit of a challenge getting through these branches, you can feel it clearing your energy. Boy, they come right up to the property line, these guys. Once again, we're fortunate that it hasn't affected our well. Surprisingly, all the homes around and all the building, this house that we're renting is still on a septic tank and a well system, which I like. Keeps me off a big part of the grid. But it's very comfortable today. It's going to be a very warm day. I think it's going to get close to 20 degrees Celsius, which is about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Years ago, Canada switched to the Celsius system. I don't know why. I like the old imperial system. It's lots of work to do. I would have spent some more time in the forest. I will another day when they're not working so close to the property line. I find it very distracting. It's very disheartening that they just keep building and building and building. You know, I understand that we need population and I understand we need people to come to our country. But why do they all come to the same area? I remember years ago, friends came from England. They had to go like up north to start off. They couldn't all come to the Toronto, Southern Ontario area. It's just too much population in one space, you know? So that's food for thought. So we're losing all of our sacred places. All this building going on with no care or concern or even awareness of the fairy realm, the energy centers. You know, places in Europe, they build roads around fairy trees or fairy hills, or they don't go through them, they go around them. And some of the old dowsers, I guess you could call them, the energy people, they've determined that if you have a highway or a road where there's a lot of accidents, generally they've disrupted some kind of natural energy. And it just is a hotspot for accidents or other things to happen. A lot of fires in certain homes in certain areas are because the developments just went in and built on sacred land, energy centers, and didn't pay respect. There's a lot more in the world than a lot of us are aware of. Just because we don't know it, we're not aware of it, doesn't mean it's not there and it's not very real. Again, once again, moving forward, we have to adjust our thinking, change our thinking, be open to things we may never have considered before, but they're very real. That's why I put these little stones up. Help to balance the energy, help to harmonize the energy. Let the energies that were here know that I'm trying to get in line with them so we can all live in harmony. Food for thought. It's Wednesday here. I'm wishing you all a very happy Wednesday. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. Don't forget to go to my website, jodyalbertmoss.com or arcturians.ca. It's the same website. I've got a blog up there. Go and read some of my blogs. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.